Hi guys, welcome to a new video here on my YouTube channel. I hope you all have been good and you are enjoying the new year 2026. I hope the best for all of you, and let's just hope that it's going to be a peaceful, healthy and wealthy year for everybody. Yeah, so for today's video I'm going to talk about some trades which happened last year in 2025, and it's just kind of nice to look back at them. That's what I want to do. So we have like 3 or 4 big trades we want to talk about. I did make the first video with a little bit smaller trades. I mean, not really superstar trades, but this one is all the superstars: KD, Jimmy Butler and this guy. So yeah guys, let's jump right into the video, and if you enjoyed it, let me know it and leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Write me a comment with your opinion. And yeah guys, I really want to crack that 150 followers, so if you have not subscribed, please do me that favor and subscribe. You would really seriously make my day. That would be really nice, man. So yeah, let's jump right into it, and we start with the first trade. It was with Jimmy Butler, of course. So him going to the Golden State Warriors with a 2 second round picks via Heat and some cash. So that's the Warriors side of the trade. And the Heat received Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, Davion Mitchell and a first round protected pick by the Warriors. The Jazz got KJ Martin, Josh Richardson, some second round picks and also cash. Pistons got Dennis Schroeder, Lindy Walters and a second round pick. Warriors. Raptors got PJ Tucker, a second round pick and also cash. So there's cash going everywhere. So everybody's sending out cash and getting cash back. So that's kind of funny. But that's a 5-team trade. And of course, it was all about Jimmy Butler, you know. When it comes to Jimmy, I think we are all kind of happy that it just kind of stopped with that saga, because there was so much talk about him. I mean, is he going to the Lakers? Is he going to the Nuggets? So many teams, you know, and that was just going on for like a couple of months, and it was very annoying, kind of like the Damian Lillard saga a couple of years ago. And at some point I think everybody was relieved and happy that it went through. There was also some, yeah, it became kind of ugly. I mean, Jimmy didn't feel respected enough. Like, he took them to the finals a couple of years earlier and pretty much on his own back, and just kind of felt left alone, I guess, and also had some beef later on with Pat Riley. And of course, Pat Riley, the president or whatever role he has there, I'm not even sure. Yeah, he's very important for the Heat, so he's going to make the shots, and yeah, decided to trade him away. And so when we look at Jimmy Butler's situation in Golden State, so he is of course 36 years of age, so kind of fits that timeline around Steph Curry and Draymond. So played 32 minutes per game, pretty much all games. Set some games out, but not a big deal. 52% from the field, of course it's very nice. 42% from the 3-point line, so that's the best he has been in the whole NBA career so far. 86 from the free throw line, also giving you about 20 points, which is still very solid, man. 5 assists, almost 6 rebounds, you know, like everybody is talking about LeBron at his age and KD and those guys, James Harden, rightfully so, like no disrespect for those guys, but Jimmy Butler, for being 36 years old, is having great statistical numbers, or yeah, great season. He is under contract this season with 54 million, excuse me, and then next season 57 million, and then becomes an unrestricted free agent at the age of 38 in the 2027 season. So I wonder what's going on with him, or what will happen with him. I think he's going to stay now with the Warriors, and we will see if they can win another one. I would really hope so, because I would just really be happy for Steph Curry to win another championship and kind of entering the GOAT debate, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. Andrew Wiggins, if you have a look at his season, so he was like the biggest part they got in return, I believe. So he played 33 minutes per game, 49% from the field, which is a career high, 41% from the three-point line, also a career high. So he's really adapting to the game. Also giving you 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 16.4 points per game, which is his lowest since coming to the NBA. So that's a downer. That definitely sucks. He's also under contract for this season with 29 million, and the next season he has a player option for 30 million at the age of 31 years old. So we will see if he takes that or if he's going to look for a longer contract somewhere else. I personally believe that he's going to get another one big contract, like a long-term contract, because yeah, he's just a great defender, you know, like a great 3-and-D player. So yeah, he will get a nice contract somewhere. Dennis Schroeder, so sad, man. He's just been bouncing around the league, right? And in Sacramento, it's been a starter, then coming off the bench, 28 minutes per game, 13 points. It's really sad, man. 35% from the three-point line, 41 from the field. But what is really sad is just Sacramento Kings, man. What the hell are you guys doing? You are dead last. Your coach, I don't know if he's really that good. You traded for Zach LaVine. You gave out your superstar De'Aaron Fox for pretty much nothing in return. Terrible trade there. So yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing. Sabonis having some injuries, but for Dennis himself, I'm happy he got like a 3-year deal, 14 million this year, 14 or almost 15 next season, and then yeah, 15 million in 2027 at the age of 34. So I'm happy for him, to be honest. What do I think when it comes to grading this trade? So I think the Golden State Warriors are definitely the winners here. So I give them, I think, an A-. Heat, I would give Andrew Wiggins, yeah, you can B, because Jimmy Butler was up there in age, so you won't get anything crazy. So I would give them a B. Utah Jazz, they were just kind of in there. I don't know, it's kind of hard to judge them, so I'm not going to do that. Pistons, my favorite Pistons. Dennis Schroeder was really good for us. I loved him as a backup point guard. So yeah, we had a great time with him, a great run. I would give it also a B. So all this is for me pretty much a B kind of trade. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I would really be interested. Alright, so the next trade I want to talk about was between the Denver Nuggets and the Brooklyn Nets. I almost said the Brooklyn jerseys, but that's kind of crazy. Anyway, so the Nuggets received Cameron Johnson, and then Brooklyn Nets received Michael Porter Jr. and a 2032 first round pick unprotected. So another trade which kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest. There was always some rumors that the Nuggets are going to do something, especially with their bench. That situation was very bad, and yeah, MPJ was or is on a huge contract, so that came in handy to trade out. I mean, he's making 38 million this season, almost 41 million next season, and becomes an unrestricted free agent at the age of 29 in the 2027 season. So yeah, there was it was pretty much him or Jamal Murray, and Jamal is just a franchise legend. So if they wanted to make a change, and they did want to do so, it had to be MPJ. So yeah, if we are just looking at the stats and the standings for now, because yeah, those are interesting teams, especially when it comes to the Nuggets. Are they going to win it all? So they're right now sitting third in the Western Conference, and the Brooklyn Nets 13th in the Eastern Conference. So yeah, the Brooklyn Nets, I don't know what exactly they're doing, but MPJ of course is having a great season, 33 minutes per game, 41% from the three-point line. Almost his highest. His sophomore year he was stronger, but of course took less threes. But it's really good. So almost 50% from the field as well. 7.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and yeah, 26 points, which is 14th in the league. And yeah, it's just him and what's the other guy names? Cam Thomas, of course. Like, that's just his team. They're just going to do whatever they want. So yeah, we all knew the scoring is going to be crazy. Cameron Johnson struggled a little bit, didn't he? So 28 games played, 31 minutes. 46 from the field, 43 from the 3-point line, and 12 points, which is his lowest. So he came in with 19 points per game from the Brooklyn Nets, and now it's down to 12, which is, yeah, it's not great at all, especially since he's making quite a bit of money. So it's 21 million this season, 23 million next season, and becomes an unrestricted free agent at the age of 31 in 2027. So yeah, it has not really worked out. Am I worried? Not really, because Cam Johnson has been in this big games in college, and yeah, also in the NBA, like with the Phoenix Suns. And you know, the one thing about Cam Johnson is also you won't hear a bad word about him. Like all the teams he has been, like Phoenix and Brooklyn, and even now with the Nuggets, nobody talks bad about him. So he must be a very nice person and just a good guy. I also heard listened to some interviews from him, and yeah, he looked like a very cool guy. So it's a W for me, like the Nuggets. You can't go wrong with it, because you also freed up some money to bring in like guys like Valanciunas, who is very, very important, especially now with Jokic being hurt. So I would give them a B. Yeah, if Cameron Johnson would be scoring just a little bit more, I would give it like an A. But for now, a B. For the Nets, like an A, because you could probably get something really, really nice in return for MPJ. So, and you also got a first round pick, so it's not bad. I like it, man. So an A for the Nets and a B for the Nuggets. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so the next trade we have to talk about is the obvious one, the elephant in the room, and of course it went through with the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavs traded Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris to the Lakers for AD, Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first round pick in 2029, and that trade came out of nowhere. I mean, we have talked about it so much, everybody has his own opinion on it, and some people say it's the worst trade in the history of all sports. I don't know, man, it's just crazy. It's so many, like, I just feel bad for the Mavericks fan base, because they really loved Luka. They had him as the guy after Dirk, right? Pretty much another European guy coming in and just kind of destroying the league, a future MVP for sure. And yeah, they hope that he can take them to win multiple championships. And yeah, especially after he went to the finals with the Mavericks, that was not out of the world, right? So it shocked the world when they made this trade. Nico Harrison, it came out that he was also talking to the Timberwolves for Anthony Edwards, which they declined. So there was no swap between Edwards and Doncic, which also would have been interesting, to be honest, to see. But then Rob Pelinka said, yeah, man, of course I'm going to take your franchise player in Luka, and I give you my big man who is always hurt, and we already won a championship with him. So yeah, this guy already is a success story in Los Angeles, and if he can bring us Luka, a much younger player, another franchise player, a more popular guy, and yeah, of course I'm going to take this train, right? This trade. So yeah, I don't know, man. Very, very crazy. Like I said many times before, I do think Nico Harrison got blamed way too much. I don't think it was his call, to be honest. Yeah, of course he has to say that it was his call, because yeah, he was like the guy in power. But let's not forget, man, like he's not running the franchise. Like he was not the top guy, right? Like a decision like that, trading your franchise player who you're investing millions and millions and millions of dollars, like this decision has to come from the top, right? So the owner, I don't think he got enough criticism for this trade, and Nico got way too much, because Nico was just the guy who had to do something. Yeah, the return is terrible. Like we just have to say it like it is. AD is never healthy. He's hurt the whole time. Nico said defense wins championships. Yeah, I don't know, man. But, you know, Nico also was the guy who constructed the team which made it to the finals. So let's just give him credit, man. Let's not hate Nico. Like, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. in the comment section. But yeah, I mean, come on guys, if you have to grade this trade, there's no other way you can give the Lakers an A+. The age is there, and the superstar is there, the popularity is there, and just the kind of basketball player Luka is, there's just there's nothing else you can say than just that, right? Like, you didn't have to throw in Austin Reeves, who is really balling. You just had to trade one first round pick, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, AD, you know, like, he was worn out, like, he was always hurt, and like I said, they won the championship already, and sometimes you have to break it up, man, even when it's working. So I don't know, man, the Lakers are so lucky. A++, definitely. The Mavericks, I mean, come on, man, they got so unlucky. Why is AD always hurt, man? Why is Kyrie hurt? I want to see them with Cooper together. I really want to see that. I can't wait. I really hope they are going to make it to the finals. To the finals, no, come on, man. I was way ahead of that. Like, to the players, I meant. Right now they're sitting 12th in the Western Conference, so maybe they can make it into a play-in or whatever. And maybe Kyrie and AD are going to be back and playing with Cooper, and that would be so much fun, to be honest. I've not given up on them. Not this season, definitely is not going to be crazy, but you know, we will see, man. Hopefully AD can stay healthy, and I don't know, there's been also rumors that he's going to be asking for a trade, maybe going back to his hometown Chicago. I think he's from there, right? So yeah, we will see, but it's just crazy, man. Like, an A++ for the Lakers, and for the Mavericks, oh man, it's tough, man. I think you have to give it like an F, man. If there would just be something positive, man, like there would be an Austin Reeves who is balling right now, if there would be multiple first round picks, but there's just not enough, man. So Nico, you didn't do a good job, but like I said, man, you are not the one to blame. Let me know what you guys think. Am I too nice for Nico, or do you agree with me? So the last trade I want to talk about here is the biggest one. Like, it has never been a bigger trade than this before in the NBA. 17, 13 players involved, and of course I'm talking about KD. So the Rockets get Kevin Durant and Clint Capella. Suns get Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, then some first round picks which turned out in Command Maluak, Rasheer Fleming, Kobe Bria, and then Plowden, I don't know this guy. 2 second round picks in the future. The Brooklyn Nets get 2 second round picks. The Warriors get Alex Tuhi and Jahamai Mashak, both like via second round picks, so that's nice. Hawks got David Roddy. Wow, where is this guy, man? He's always somewhere in the NBA, but never stays long in the same place. So another 2031 first round pick and some cash. Lakers got Tiero from the draft and cash. Timberwolves got Rocco Sikarski from the draft, 45th pick, and 2 second round picks and some cash. So of course, like, let's just focus on the two teams which were the biggest ones here, so the Rockets and the Suns. Yeah, it was clear that the Suns have to do something. Like, their big three, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant, did just not work out. They didn't win anything. There was really bad energy there, and KD, I don't know what to think about him, man. Like, he's kind of looks like he's not really fighting for anything. Like, when it's bad, like, he just asked for a trade, kind of, right? I don't know, maybe I'm too hard here, but anyway, he asked for a trade, he got one, he was sent to the Houston Rockets, which already at that time were a very fun team to watch. They had a very nice young court going on there, and also Fred VanVleet, great leader. I love Ime Udoka, and yeah, so very good young court with Thompson, with Shepard, and those guys. So the Rockets, they just got better. I mean, they just really got better with this trade. So if you look at KD's stats this season, 25.5 points per game. That's what he's been doing the whole career. You know, he came in as a rookie, averaging 20 points per game, like crazy. And that's all the way back in 2007, right? So he's also 3 turnovers, which is alright, 1 block, which is really nice, 4 assists and 5 rebounds, 44% from the 3-point line, so strong, man, very, very good, 52% from the field. And I also like his defense, man, he's really, really, really trying, so I really respect that. So Yeah, so I think Kevin Durant is a great fit in Houston. That's exactly, they needed some leadership, they needed some shot making, they needed somebody who can take all the pressure away from the young guys, and that's exactly what he's been doing. So yeah, there is a reason why the Houston Rockets are sitting fourth in the Western Conference at the moment, and they have so many young players. And yeah, it looks like Alpi Sengun also learned a lot from KD. I really like that from the Houston Rockets side of the trade. So that's exactly what they need or needed. And he's also locked down for this season, of course, with 43 million, and then next season as a player option, making 46 million at the age of 39, and would become a free agent at the age of 40. And maybe it's just going to be calling it a career end at the age of 40. It's an even number. And he definitely made more than enough money. He's a lot of businesses where he has to take care of. So yeah, I think he will stay in Houston and then retires there as well. So yeah, when it comes to the Houston Rockets, I love this. So I also like Clint Capella being there. I would give it an A. That's exactly what they needed. If you look at the Phoenix Suns, I mean, they are really struggling, right? They are right now sitting 7th in the Western Conference, but the problem is Jalen Green has missed a lot of games this season. He just played 2 games so far, 15 minutes and 15 points, so we can't really judge that. But he's also under contract for a couple of more years. So this year making 33 million, 36 million next season, 2027-2028 season at the age of 25 has a player option 36 million, excuse me, and then becomes an unrestricted free agent at the age of 26 in 2028. And yeah, so we can't really judge it. I mean, it sucks that he missed so many games, but you know, he didn't really have a future in Phoenix. There were some stretches of games where he was getting really crazy. He scored a lot of games, he had a great efficiency, but then of course there were other games where he was just a ball hog, man. Like, he just didn't pass, he had bad shots, and yeah, it just didn't work out. So we will see. The fit next to Devin Booker is a little bit questionable in my opinion. We will see that. But Dylan Brooks, you know, kind of was looked as a throw-in, but becomes very important. 26 games played, 31 minutes per games, 46% from the field, 33 from the three-point line, so that's nice. And then yeah, 21.5 points per game. So very important piece to the offense. We all know that the defense is there, that the mentality is there. So yeah, I'm surprised. You know, he looks really good with the Suns. So he's making 21 million this season, 19 next season. So it goes even down, becomes an unrestricted free agent in 2027 at the age of 32. So yeah, can't be mad, man. I'm really like what Dylan Brooks is doing in Phoenix. I also like Kaman Maluak. I think he has a great future. And the other guys, I don't really know. Fleming, Bria, can't really talk about them. I've not seen them enough. So when it comes to the Rockets, I said like it has to be an A, because that's exactly what they need and what they needed at that time. And if they want to win a championship, then that's the way to go. So yeah, it's an all-in move, and I think it's a win-win situation for everybody there. When it comes to the Suns, I just don't really love the fit Jalen Green next to Devin Booker. So that's why I'm a little bit skeptical there. I do like Maluak a lot, and Devin Brooks is looking good. I mean, yeah, I don't know. For KD at the age of 38 at that point, and he pretty much made it clear that he won't resign, I think you can't be too mad. So yeah, I don't know. I probably give it a C. It's decent, but nothing more than that. So let me know what you guys think. And am I too hard? Am I fair? Let me know what you guys think. And I love you guys. See you at the next one, and peace.